Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing exponential per player capitals on the Fort Goryukaku map. We're playing as a green player out of the first position. And I have my choices laid out for me here. This is certainly an interesting position to find myself in because I actually have a lot of the best cap options on the board. I think this one here ends up being my best bet, because it allows me to play for this bonus, maybe play for the bonus in the middle, still get troops on defense on capital. I think that is what we are going to end up doing. I don't think black will go right in front of me. I obviously could put myself more towards the middle of the board on the 4 here, but I think in this map, holding bonuses are pretty important. So that's what we're going to shoot for. I anticipate, even with the blizzard over here on the left-hand side, that pink will still go on this 5 and play for this bonus where I am. I'll roll this material out just to honestly try to get out of his way, if anything. But I think being on the... Do these territories have any sort of names? They don't have any special names, but being on the bottom of the bastion bonuses here, like the exterior portions of the bastion bonuses, I think is generally the best place to be, because that's where a lot of the pathing happens into other parts of the board. Like I could see purple going on the 2 here. I could see white going on the 2 or the 4 here. I imagine pink either goes on the 3 here or the 5 here. We see purple on the 5 there. I anticipate pink goes on the 5 here. Although the 3 long-term, wow, pink does not go on either of those spots. That's actually pretty surprising. Maybe somebody is right here. Or right here. White, I would not be surprised to see white land on the 2 here. But yeah, should be a decent board. The bastion bonuses are much more well, they're better generally than the outer point bonuses, but they're nothing super crazy, nothing super strong. My bastion's only a 3 territory hold. I imagine we may not end up holding this. Do I try a 5 on 2 over here? I'll get these troops back to cap. I may as well. And we'll see what happens. We win it. And we win that. That's nice. I'm going to leave the 3 there next to white. White did not cap on that spot. And, huh. Huh. That's all I... Just like, all right, he capped on a 3. So you had a 5, a 3, and a 3 here. I almost wonder if there's somebody on the overlook and pink intentionally capped here, knowing that there wasn't a cap on the other side, and this would guarantee him the bonus. Because otherwise, guys, I really don't understand this capital versus this one. This one over here is just better. More central to the middle of the board. Less likely to get blocked. And we are playing per player. I like the per player mode. Red just tried to 3-on-1 me in my bonus. Kick rocks, bro. And then he tried to hit me over here. I do feel a little bit bad for him because he failed 2 3-on-1s in a row. Is this just a take here? Why? What? Oh, he's looping up this way. I don't like this pathing. Yeah, there's someone here. And he's slow. That was so bad by purple. Purple is here. We know we saw purple. He got 2 off of on that slow roll. And then fails. We saw purple over here. Is this white here? I don't know. I thought we'd see white here. But maybe if I hold both of these bonuses, pink and white don't break me here. I assume pink plays for the bottom right over here. I'm comfortable enough with 8 on cap. If this is another player's capital, in exponential, stealing caps early is really, really valuable. And I don't think an 8 cap here is going to get taken. So if I manage to start this next turn with 12 troops, 14, I mean, we may have a decent take, especially with purple winning 2 on this cap. If it's white, then, you know, whatever. But if it ends up being, because white's going to have the extra troops here. But if this capital is red or black, So I don't think we didn't see red's capital. We only saw purple and pink. And white fortifies to the middle. So I'm going to try this. It is red. And he is gone. So I particularly like that for me. I think purple should have just played to get his stuff back on cap. Personally. Black was back here. This is good to know too. This is exclusively black back here. And black is also playing without a bonus and pretty carefully. I think all of that matters. There could be somebody on this line. I still don't understand pink's cap choice over like the 3 here or the 5 over here. I really don't get it. But yeah, we're playing Fort Goryokaku. We're playing exponential per player, which I really, really enjoy. And guys, dare I say it, and it might just be because of the games I've had on this map so far. This map has already, it's been out, what, 3 weeks? Two or 3 weeks? This map genuinely is one of my favorite maps now. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it that I think is really fun. And I've played 4 or 5 games so far. The bot didn't take a card. I've played 4 or 5 games at least, if not more, on this map. And I think I said it when I reviewed the maps that I thought this one had the potential to be my favorite. It's got the most balanced bonuses for starters. It's got the most balanced bonuses. It just generally feels more enjoyable. Does he have this already here? No, somebody's here. White is here. White or black is here. He just slow rolled and absolutely bungled the slow roll. I was not wrong. Unless there's a cap here that he tried to hit. I couldn't exactly tell where those rolls are going, but why place him outside? Oh, because pink's lost his capital. White took pink's cap. I was right. He capped next to... Dude. I was right. He capped directly next to white. And we're going to see white with 7. Yep. Okay. Let's see how aggressive he plays here, though. Because that'll really inform my decision making. Like, if white plays really aggressively with his troops and doesn't defend here appropriately, realistically, we can... We're just going to go on a little bit of a field trip here. We're going to land back here, but I'm going on a field trip. I don't want red bot to roll that. Okay, this is a bizarre start, I will say. And we have to trade in. Pink cap directly next to white. Oh, is black back here? White has now gone MIA. And I gotta say, I will admit... Oh, no. Black. Friend. Buddy. Is that the end of red up there? That'd be crazy if it's already the end of red. I don't think black knows what's about to hit him. Why would you fortify those troops in front of me? And purple is respectfully just leaving me alone right now. Which, twist my arm, purple. Oh, you know what's going to happen, though? The pink bot's going to break me here. But I think white cleaned pink fully out. If we see all 3 plays here, open up my cap, what I do here, should break me. And then hopefully attack down. No, it attacked back up, so I don't actually get perfect ice here. Although, okay, this is actually a rampage bot. That's really interesting. So I'm obviously going to trade here. Black is stacking next to me. I guess I just ignore black for now. I don't understand what he's trying to do, but... If there's one lesson... So what I was saying is... I'll get to my second point in a minute, but what I was saying is, despite how this map is almost a tad clunky, I think it's really fun. I've had a lot of fun games on it. I recommend you guys play it as well. I I'm going to keep playing it. I really, really like this map. It's probably top 10 for me already. There's 120 plus maps in the game, and I think this one's already top 10 for me. So tier list aside, I think at some point I'm going to make a tier list. Maybe I'll make a tier list video of maps that I just think are fun, I enjoy, etc. That might end up being something that I would like to do. That makes this easier. If this is the end of pink here. All right, I'm going to change my tune a little bit here because I obviously don't want to get rolled by black or red for that matter. So 2 here. Need to make sure I can take that. I need 12 here and then the rest here. Just don't want that there. That was the end of pink. All right, that's what, and the bot had a trade, so don't want to fortify that. The bot had a trade. I'm glad I did that. I don't know why black is stacking in front of me, but I think we might see him take this bonus. I think this may have been, don't break me, green, even though he doesn't have the bonus. So he trades. It's for 5. Funny part is if he slams me over here, like if he is capped in this area, which he is, it's just me, purple, and that might, I don't think that'll roll. It's funny because nobody's, oh, okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted it to fortify over to purple so purple would hit it and get extra cards and I could, or it'd just be cheaper. I don't really know. Purple's playing super passively. He might even have the white elimination here. No, he doesn't have this over here. So, provided white doesn't trade, this should just be an impossible snowball for my opponents to overcome at this point. If the bot trades, ooh, excuse me. It's a little bit more unfortunate, but I have here probably some white over here. I hope it rolls into my cap so I can just clean this out easily. Rolls into this cap. That's effectively the same result. Now, I don't know what's up here. We're going to trade in again. We don't even have to use the Joker, which is nice. This here. Put that there, and then this over here. What on earth is that? Huh. I do want to break him. But I also need to make sure I get the elimination, so. That sets me as well. I'm just getting so far ahead on the trade-ins already. I don't know what black is doing over here. He is already set, so it doesn't really matter. Do I just want to grab the extra card off of red knowing it'll trade me in next turn? I don't actually think I do. Ten's just going to come here. I'm obviously not going to let him hold this. Just clearing as many spots as I can. Just so I have an understanding of where everything is. And my opponent's really just fed me the game. But this is one of those situations where I do understand people's complaints about exponential per player to some extent. Okay, so I don't see black's rolls here. So black just took whatever was behind purple. And if that was red, that's kind of funny. I was hoping the bot would get a card. But I still don't think it's going to. So, like, I'm already trading for the 13 trade. Purple sets. I don't know what black is doing over here. Presumably is completely off his capital. Purple's going to take it. Purple's going to get second in this game just because he is the only player that defended his game. I mean, this is about as much of a steamroll as you can get in a risk game as I've had in recent memory. Black flags. Yeah. I feel a little bit bad for him, but I'm not particularly surprised that that happened. At this point, I'm not going to gift any extra cards. Or you know what? I'll just leave red up there for now. Yeah, completely undefended capital. This could win. Oh, right. Black is behind him. Forgot about that. I forgot black is behind him. I knew black was behind him, but I just simply forgot. Red is officially flagged. This might actually roll me, which is probably a good thing. Yeah. And it won. This could fail. Hopefully purple's not paying attention to the numbers there. Because he could actually chain together a few eliminations, but I got pink on a couple cards and white on a couple cards, and he's not going to be able to cap run off of this. He takes out black, which doesn't trade him, so I take out red, and then we play in this weird situation where I probably don't get enough troops to just win. Maybe I do. I'll give it a shot. He'll be on a set. Oh, that won't be enough, I don't think. I'm going to say good game regardless because his trades aren't high enough. This is a very quick game. Apologies for how fast this was. 62%. I'll just say good game. If I slam it, he's not going to get enough to cap run me anyway. And we do get good enough dice. Maybe a little bit overconfident in saying good game there. Guys, I don't know what to make of this. I defend your capitals. Red, put troops on your cap. Also, it's funny. I told him to kick rocks for trying to break my bonus. And I ended up stealing his capital. I felt a little bit bad that he got targeted by purple there. Just a weird game. Purple was master. You want to know why purple's master? And I don't love take a card and pass cap stacking masters. But he at least defended his capital. That's the only player who defended his capital. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be playing more silly risk games like this going forward. As always, everybody, I've been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.